Well, here's our progress report on what we were able to get accomplished yesterday. Robert only had 1 day off of work this week, so we didn't get as much done as we had hoped. But we came in here yesterday to install our brick veneer, which I think looks really good. But of course, you could have guessed it, we ran into another problem. So we were going to remove these giant 8-inch baseboards. As you can see, they installed the floor in front of the baseboards without taking them off. So in order to install our brick veneer the proper way, we had to pull the baseboards, but the baseboards would not come off because they were below the subfloor. So we ended up having to break out all of the ceramic tile in the kitchen just to be able to get the baseboards out. That down there is what was on our kitchen floor. We had hoped to be able to save it, but we were not able to, just because it was like that around the entire kitchen. So we had to take it all out. So now what we were able to do yesterday was get the brick veneer up on this entire wall. We're not putting it in that little slim area there. And then, of course, on the opposite wall. And we decided to put up this brick veneer because there was so much damage to the lath and plaster behind it, and we're so far into this project already that we really didn't want to have to replace all the lath and plaster with sheetrock. So this was really just a way to save us a couple of steps for now. Maybe at some point in the future, if it ever came up or if it became an issue, we might consider it. But not right now. None of this was really part of the plan, I suppose. But this hopefully will give us a shorter path to completion. We chipped out all of the flooring and the plaster, or not plaster, but all of the flooring and the glue that had it held down. We saw some glue on the floor that we have to go back and take out. But this weekend I learned how to use a jackhammer and a hammer and a chisel. Most of this was done sitting on the floor, just chipping away at everything that was there. I mean, you never know what you're going to find in these old houses. So our next step is going to be to patch in this flooring. It's 2 different heights right now. Where the old cabinets were over here, it sits about 1/4 inch lower. So I think we're going to patch that in so that we can have one level floor to work with all the way across. And of course, this side over here is a little bit thicker. This one over here, the subfloor is about 1/2 inch thick. So we've got a little bit of work to do with this whole area here before we can even begin to install our cabinets. But we are getting closer. This was a really tough job yesterday. Getting all of that flooring up. Of course, like I said, we weren't planning on that. We weren't planning on any of this, but, here we are. So, these are just some of the joys of owning an older home. And I'm confident that when we are finished with this project, it's going to look amazing. We kind of go into these projects with a really open mind, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. And this one, we actually found the worst. So, we've got our work cut out for us on this one, but we really enjoy working together on these kinds of projects. He and I, we really work very well together. So, you know, all of that said, it's really a lot of fun. So anyway, that is my little video update for today. And we'll be back hopefully with patched floors and some cabinets going up soon.